Hello learners, I am Parikshit and welcome to another very exciting session on Unacademy CAT-alyst. In today's session, we are going to talk about SIMSREE, Sydenham Institute of Management Studies, Research and Entrepreneurship Education. This is one of the finest colleges in the country, but unfortunately, not many of the B school aspirants know about this college for the simple reason that this is a government college, and because it is a government college, you never get to see advertisements or ads regarding SIMSREE. But trust me, one of the top colleges in the country, and today I'm going to tell you the details about this college. Also, I must mention that I am a proud alumnus of SIMSREE. So I'm going to tell you all the inside details of this amazing college. Let's get started. So this is me, your educator on the platform with the highest live class rating, thanks to my learners. A lot of happenings for Unacademy in the next few days. 4th of August and the 7th of August. Next few batches are starting. And if you wish to enroll for any of these batches, remember you got to subscribe either to the Unacademy Plus plan or to the Unacademy Iconic plan. And when doing so, remember to use the code which is there on your screen, Parikshit Live. You will get maximum discount on the subscription fee. And also, if you use the code Parikshit Live, you will get free mentorship. I repeat, free mentorship from my side, and mentorship is all about helping you beyond your class hours. Okay, this is my schedule for this week. Today 6 p.m. I'm taking a free LRDI class 6 p.m. on Unacademy. Do definitely join me live, and I'm going to show you some amazing LRDI case lists today evening at 6 p.m. Let's get started. Okay, now let's look about the details of SIMSREE, right? First, the institute highlights. SIMSREE, I must tell you, is considered as the second best college in the country when it comes to the ROI. What is the ROI? The return on investment. After FMS, this is the second best college in the country in terms of ROI. This is affiliated to the University of Mumbai. What does it mean? Unlike many private B schools, right? Because they are not universities. Let's say you take any private college, let's say a college which is not a university in itself. What will happen? It will provide you a postgraduate diploma in management. But SIMSREE, because it is affiliated to the University of Mumbai, right? It will offer you a degree. It will offer you a degree, the M.B.A degree, right? Unlike other colleges which offers you a diploma. Next, obviously all the courses are AICTE approved, and then it has also been ranked highly by many media players in the country. Outlook ranks it as the 24th best college overall, M.B.A Universe as the 19th best college, and more importantly, I don't know how many of you know about this, CRISIL. This is one of the finest rating agencies in the country. CRISIL is known to rate companies, right? It rates companies, and among the B schools, very few B schools, it rates as A double star, and CRISIL rates SIMSREE as A double star at the national level. Also, the fee is just 67,000. Don't read it as lakh. I repeat, 67,000 per year. So approximately 1,36,000, right? For 2 years, and you are done. And you are done with your M.B.A program. 1,35,000 only. Right? So this is why these are some of the best and details of the institute which makes it among the finest in the country. Now let's talk about the other details. Eligibility criteria. Now to be eligible for SIMSREE, right, you need to be a graduate. Let's talk about it. Eligibility criteria. Now to be eligible to study in SIMSREE, 55% marks are required in graduation. 55% in graduation for general category students, and for reserve categories, it is just 50% mark, just 50% in your graduation. Which exams does it consider? It will consider scores from Maharashtra CET. The qualifying exams are Maharashtra CET, the CMAT, the CAT, the ZAT. So these are your qualifying entrance examinations. Now, I must tell you, though there are 4 qualifying entrance examination, almost every seat in SIMSREE is filled practically via the Maharashtra CET. So, if you want to go via the ZAT or the CAT, it is very difficult because almost every seat in the college is filled via the Maharashtra CET exam. Okay, why? Because obviously it is a government of Maharashtra's college. The name itself is Government of Maharashtra's SIMSREE. So that is regarding the eligibility criteria. Graduation 55 marks if you do not belong to a reserve category, and you should have cleared the cutoffs at least in one of the 4 entrance examinations: the CET, the CMAT, the CAT, or the ZAT. Next, what about the cutoffs? What about the cutoffs in SIMSREE? The cutoffs, right? Cutoffs. The cutoffs in SIMSREE are very high. If you belong to a OMS category, what is OMS? OMS is outside Maharashtra state. Outside Maharashtra state student, the cutoff will be 99.5 plus percentile. 99.5 plus percentile. This itself tells you the demand for the college. The demand is so great that the cutoffs are 99.5 plus percentile if you do not belong to the state of Maharashtra. But if you belong to the state of Maharashtra and you belong to a general category student, the cutoffs will be around 96 plus percentile. 96 plus percentile for Maharashtra domicile and general category. So Maharashtra in general is less, but outside Maharashtra it will be 99.5 plus percentile. Okay. How many seats are reserved for OMS candidates? OMS is other Maharashtra students. Other Maharashtra students, the number of seats reserved for you all are 27 students. 27 seats. 27 seats, okay, in SIMSREE are for outside Maharashtra students. And the remaining seats, okay, remaining seats. What are the remaining seats? The remaining seats are approximately 153 seats. 153 seats are for Maharashtra students. Maharashtra students, so it will be Maharashtra general category, Maharashtra SC, Maharashtra ST, economically weaker sections, defense, and all of it. So all Maharashtra total is 153 and outside Maharashtra is 27 seats. Okay, those are the cutoffs for SIMSREE. Next, the courses offered. Next are the courses offered in SIMSREE. Okay, courses. Now, what are the courses offered in SIMSREE? SIMSREE offers 4 courses. I will talk about the specializations and the courses. Courses offered are 4 of them: MMS, okay, Triple M, MFM, and then a PhD, What is MMS? MMS is the most sought after course. It is equivalent to the MBA degree. What is the full form of MMS? The full form of MMS is Master of Management Studies. And this is what most of you are aspiring to take. Master of Management Studies, which is equivalent to an MBA degree. Remember, MMS is Master of Management Studies. Okay. Then Triple M. What is Triple M? Triple M is Masters in Marketing Management. Masters in Marketing Management. Correct? Next, MFM. MFM is Masters in Financial Management. And last is the PhD in Management. So these are the 4 courses offered in SIMSREE, and the most sought after course is the MMS in MBA with 180 overall seats. 180 overall seats. Okay, this is what you are targeting. The remaining 2, these 2 are part-time courses, and this is a full-time. This is a full-time 2-year course. The MMS course. Okay, that's what your target is. Next, MMS versus PGDM. Okay, now SIMSREE offers you a choice. If you go there to do an MBA, it offers you 2 choices: whether you wish to do an MMS or whether you wish to do a PGDM, or whether you wish to do a PGDM. Okay, two choices. Both are MBAs. Both are MBA courses, 2-year full-time MBA courses, can either be an MMS or a PGDM. What is an MMS? MMS is the degree that the college offers. Degree offered by the University of Mumbai. What is PGDM? PGDM is the diploma, postgraduate diploma in management. Now, why will someone take a diploma or degree? The reason is very simple. Both have exactly the same placements. There is absolutely no difference in the placements, neither in the content, neither in the subjects that they teach you. The syllabus same for both. Syllabus is same for both. Syllabus same, okay, for both. For both. Syllabus is same for both. Okay. But then why a degree and diploma? The reason is very simple. At the university level, SIMSREE has got affiliation to only 120 seats. Only 120 seats to the University of Mumbai. Because of which, University of Mumbai allows SIMSREE to give degrees to only 120 students. The remaining 60 students, okay, 60 seats are for PGDM, that is a postgraduate diploma in management. So obviously it would mean the MMS will have higher cutoffs, right? So whoever are ranks are the top rankers, they take MMS, and here this is relatively low cutoffs, But again, as I said, there is absolutely no difference in the course structure, in the professors, in the placements, absolutely no difference. Remember, most of the MBA colleges, the IIMs, in fact, till only a few years ago, the IIMs too used to offer a PGDM. MBA colleges do not offer a degree. They rather offer you a diploma. But because SIMSREE is affiliated to Mumbai University, it also offers you an option of degree. The next thing is, should I go for MMS or PGDM? Both has its advantages and disadvantages. First, advantage of PGDM. You know what? PGDM is a diploma. It is designed by the institute, because of which the syllabus is often updated. Syllabus, you know what? Is updated. It is many a times it is designed by industrially specialists, industry players, right? Industry players, many a times, right? The syllabus is updated. Degree, because it is offered by the University of Mumbai, the college cannot change the subjects being taught. So the University of Mumbai will offer you the courses. The exams will also happen at the university level. It means paper correction will also be done by the University of Mumbai and not by your college professors. Because of which, here the syllabus is rigid. Whatever the Mumbai University prescribes, you have to study. That is the disadvantage of MMS and an advantage of PGDM. Contrary, on the other side, what is the advantage of MMS? The advantage of MMS is, if you want to do a PhD, if you want to apply for a US visa, okay, US visa, or for that matter, a Australian visa, okay, and you know what? Many countries give you extra brownie points if you have a postgraduate degree. Now, for these core countries like Australia, if you want to go abroad, let's say in the future, the problem would be if you do a diploma, it is not considered equivalent to a degree. Because of which, if you want to do, let's say, a PhD from Australia, it could be an issue. Why? Because to do a PhD, you need to be a postgraduate, and Australian universities, as an example, might not recognize a diploma to be equivalent to a postgraduate course. Hence, if you have plans, any plans of going abroad or doing higher studies from abroad, you should definitely go for the MMS degree rather than the diploma. I hope I have made myself abundantly clear the distinction between MMS versus PGDM. Next. Okay. If you have questions, I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna answer your questions at the very end. Okay. Next, specializations. Now, what are the specializations offered in SIMSREE? Specializations. Okay. SIMSREE offers 5 specializations. 5 specializations. The most sought after specialization in SIMSREE is finance. Then comes marketing. Then comes IT. Then comes operations. And then comes HR. IT, they don't call it IT, they rather call it systems. So as as I said, the most sought after course is finance. Most sought after, number one, and number two is marketing. Number two is marketing. Then ops in SIMSREE. I'm talking about in SIMSREE. Then HR, and then IT. So number one is the most sought after course for SIMSREE. So SIMSREE is well known for finance. The reason being very simple. SIMSREE is located in Mumbai, in Churchgate. Churchgate is considered to be the center of Mumbai. Every important institution, banks are located in Churchgate. Now the RBI office, the head office of RBI, the head office of probably an ICICI bank, the National Stock Exchange, the Bombay Stock Exchange, sorry, these are all 5 minutes from SIMSREE. Because of which what happens, many a times the RBI, you can have a RBI deputy governor coming down to SIMSREE and taking a class for you. You can have the Bombay Stock Exchange trade, the brokers, right, top brokers, the CEO of Bombay Stock Exchange coming down to SIMSREE and taking classes. They consider it as a social service because they love to teach people at those levels. And for you, if you happen to get a seat in this coveted institute, you get a lot of corporate exposure. I think the corporate exposure, remember I also did my MBA from SIMSREE. The corporate exposure that you get in SIMSREE is unparalleled. You will not get it probably, I mean, you will rarely get it in any other college in this country for the simple reason because of its location. Someone might be there sitting in the Tata head office, right? Ratan Tata's office, I mean, the head office is located there, 5 minutes from SIMSREE. What happens during the lunch break? They will have a 1 hour lunch break. They have a 1 hour break. They will say, can I come and teach your students? Fine, you come and teach, right? So they have a lot of guest lectures. And Uday Kotek, these are all very close to SIMSREE, and these people come and take classes in SIMSREE very often. Again, as I said, this college was established in 1983 and it's a government of Maharashtra college. So now we are almost in the 38th year, 38. So almost will be 40 years of the college. It is funded by the government of Maharashtra. Appointments are made by the government of Maharashtra, because of which a lot of care it gets from the government as well as from the private sectors. That is the difference courses that SIMSREE offers. Next will be the batch profile. Now I will talk about the batch profile in details in the next slide. Okay? The batch profile and the placements are something that I'm going to talk in details in the next slide. Next is, why is SIMSREE so sought after? Again, why is it so sought after? And the reason is very simple. This is not perception. Someone might say it's a perception that SIMSREE is very sought after, but no. If you look at the data, the cutoffs for SIMSREE are always 99.5 plus percentile. Plus percentile. Always look at the percentile cutoffs for the college. That tells you the demand that is there for the college. The cutoffs are always greater than equal to 99.5 plus percentile. Be it the Maharashtra CET, be it the CAT, be it the CMAT, be it the ZAT. Right? Now what happens is, first as I said, the primary reason why it is most sought after is the corporate exposure. The corporate exposure that you get. The corporate exposure. So I remember when I was doing my M.B.A in SIMSREE, every Wednesday we students brought in an initiative in SIMSREE. What was that initiative? Coffee with alumni. Coffee with alumni. Example, coffee with alumni. What is the coffee with alumni session? Every Wednesday, students in SIMSREE, right? SIMSREE go and meet one of their alumnus who is a CEO. Who is a CEO? Coffee with alumnus. Right? Remember, the college is in Bombay. All the head offices are there. So Bombay has got the maximum number of head offices. So every Wednesday, you will have a coffee session with one of the alumnus who is a CEO. So going to the CEO's office, sitting with him, having a cup of coffee, having a 1 hour of discussion, that is a different level of exposure altogether. Corporate exposure. Next is return on investment. The return on investment is, again, as I said, second best in the country. 67,000 is the college fee, and hostel fee is 6,000 rupees. Is 6,000 rupees per year. Per year. Okay. And remember, the fees that I am talking about are general category fees. These are the general category fees. If you belong to a reserve category, okay, if you belong to a reserve category, okay, reserve category, if you have fallen any reservation, the fees is, you know what, 2,000 rupees per annum. rupees 2000. I'm not missing any zeros. I'm not missing any zeros. If you belong to a reserve category, the fees is 2000 rupees per year. Again, I'm not making a mistake. 2000 rupees per year. So 2 years, 4000 rupees and you are done. 4000 rupees and you are done if you are a reserve category student. If you are a general category student, you got to pay 67,000. But still it is very less, right? It is very less. That brings to you that you might be having a question. Then how is the college funded? Where is it getting the money? Again, as I said, it's a government of Maharashtra college. It is funded by the government of Maharashtra. So it doesn't depend on your fees to run its daily activities, right? That's the fee part. That's the fee part. The next part is why is it so sought after is the degree that it offers. Remember, many colleges offer a diploma. This is one of the very few colleges in the country which will offer you an MBA degree, and that comes in handy, especially if you aspire to go abroad for your PhD, or you aspire to, let's say, take up citizenship of some other country in the future. A degree will give you added value. A diploma, countries like the Australia do not recognize, but a degree they will recognize as a postgraduate degree, and you get brownie points. And next is obviously location, and last is placements are also very good in SIMSREE. Very good in SIMSREE. Yes. So these are some of the reasons why SIMSREE is so sought after today in the country. Now let's look at the placement details. Let's look at the placement figures of SIMSREE. Yeah. The batch details and the placement figures. First is the batch details. If you look at the batch details, right, you know what? Maximum students in SIMSREE, as I said, take up finance. There is no limit. 100% students can also take up finance. It's not that the toppers take up finance, but majority students opt for finance in the second year. Next best is marketing. Next sought after course is marketing. So these are 2021 figures, SIMSREE current batch. Next, operations, and next, human resource. In the current batch, there were no students who opted for IT. Okay. So finance, marketing, operations, and human resources. If you look at their educational background, majority of the students who get into SIMSREE are engineers. Almost 79%, right? Almost 80% are engineers. The remaining 10% are divided, 20% are divided between commerce and management. And a very small portion are also from science and other categories like literature and arts. Also, maximum students who get into SIMSREE are freshers. Almost 50% are freshers. Less than 1 year of experience, 18%, and between 1 to 2, 19%. More than 2 years, see, that's quite a significant number. 16% is more than 2 years. If you look at their placement figures, remember there are 180 students. So 180 students are there in SIMSREE, right? 180 students. So for 180 students, last year, 78 companies came on campus. That is approximately one company for every 2 students. One company for every 2 students, right? So number of recruiters were 78, out of which 26 were new recruiters. What was the highest CTC offered on campus? 20 lakhs per annum. What was the average CTC? 12.2, and the median CTC is 11.74. Remember, you are only spending 1,35,000 in both the years, and you end up with a near about 12 lakh package. No EMI, no loan. Whatever money you get is all yours. I think this is a very good option. If you belong to a reserve category, just 2,000 rupees fees. Almost you have done your MBA for free, and 12 lakh package you can get on an average. If you fall in the top 25% of the students in the batch, right, the average placement figures are approximately 15 lakhs. So if you can belong to the top 25% of the batch, 15 lakhs is the average CTC, right? And average CTC, correct? And then otherwise the average CTC, as I said, is 12.2, and then the median CTC is 11.7. Yes. Now next thing which I have not mentioned till now, is how is the admission conducted. Admission, as I said, first is your written exam. Once the written exam is done, right, all students who give the written exam, the Maharashtra CET, they will be called for a GD and PI. GD and PI. If you have looked at my other videos of JBIMS also, you know that the GD and PI is a centralized process. Centralized. What do I mean by centralized process? I mean that SIMSREE does not conduct GDPI for its own college. It is one GDPI for all colleges in Maharashtra that come under Maharashtra CET. So you write the written exam, then every student will get a chance to appear for one GD and one PI. Centralized, just one. And overall, after that, what will happen? They will add both your scores. They will add your written exam score plus your GDPI score, plus your GDPI score, and then you will get a total score. This will be your total score. So let's say your total score is 170, written exam plus GDPI. Then SIMSREE will release a list of cutoffs. So if the cutoff is below less than 170, you are eligible for admission in SIMSREE. If the cutoff is more than 170, then you have missed out on the cutoffs and you are not eligible for admission in SIMSREE. So I hope you understand the fact that there is a centralized admission process. Unlike the IIMs, where every IIM Ahmedabad, own interview, IIM Bangalore, another interview, IIM Calcutta will have its own interview. That's not the case with SIMSREE or any college in Maharashtra that takes students via the Maharashtra CET. So if you ask me, what are the top colleges under Maharashtra CET, right? What are the top colleges under Maharashtra CET if you ask me? Again, this is not based on perception. I'm telling you based on data, okay? So based on data, if you ask me, what are the top colleges under CET? First is obviously JBIMS. 99.9 plus is the cutoff, Next is SIMSREE. I am talking about other Maharashtra students, okay? Outside Maharashtra students, I am talking about for them. The cutoffs are for them. 99.5 plus. Next is KJ Somaya. Okay? Next is KJ Somaya. The cutoffs will be around 97.5 plus for outside Maharashtra students. And fourth best college under Maharashtra CET is Wellington. The cutoffs will be approximately 96.5 plus. So these are the top 4 colleges under CET, under your Maharashtra CET in that order. If you can get the top few ranks, if you are rank 1 in the CET, you will obviously end up taking JBIMS. If you are, let's say, rank 25 in rank 25 in the CET, you will end up taking SIMSREE. Why 25 SIMSREE? Remember reservations. Even if you get 25th rank and you fall outside Maharashtra student category. Remember JBIMS has only 18 seats for non-Maharashtrians. 18. So if your rank is more than 18, let's say 19 or 20, high chances are you will get SIMSREE and not JBIMS. And then 50 onwards, you will get KJ Somaya, and near about 80 onwards, you will get Wellington. Correct? So that is how the system works. So I hope you have understood. I hope I have given you fair idea about SIMSREE, how you got to prepare for it. Why is it so good? Why is it not known outside? Have you not heard about SIMSREE? Reason is very simple. It's a government college, and government colleges, you will never find them appearing in newspaper ads or television. These are government colleges, right? They will never appear in the media. Only those colleges will appear, the private colleges which has a lot of money. So SIMSREE, you will never see it in the media, but I will suggest definitely go to the college website and explore more about SIMSREE. Yes? That is it for today. I hope you enjoyed the class. And remember, if you are preparing for CAT 2021, a lot of new batches have just started on Plus. The first is a weekend batch, weekend DI batch, every Saturday and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Then a geometry batch every night on Unacademy Plus, Monday to Friday, 10 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. Geometry from ground zero. We have just started. And then every morning, LRDI. Every morning again LRDI, Monday to Friday. So mornings are LR, mostly LR, okay, mostly LR every morning, 7:45 to 8:45. Nights are reserved for geometry, and weekends are reserved for DI. So last 3 months, do give your best. And if you have not subscribed to Unacademy Plus, but you need guidance, you need structured preparation, you need live classes, you got to enroll with Unacademy Plus. Remember to use my code Parikshit Live whenever you want discounts. Any discount you want, maximum discounts, use my code Parikshit Live. And also, if you use my code Parikshit Live, you will get free mentorship. I repeat, free mentorship from my side. And again, mentorship is all about beyond your class hours. During the class, if you have any doubts, I'm going to clarify. It doesn't matter which code you have used, how you have joined Unacademy. But beyond the class hours, while practicing at home, while practicing the mock papers, while preparing your schedule, if you have any doubts, if you need any guidance, and if you have joined Unacademy using Parikshit Live code, I'll always be there to help you out. Yes, that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed the class. And yes, if you have any doubts, you can always use the Ask a Doubt feature on the app. And yes, lot of skill building sessions on Unacademy going on as well. Do enroll for them. And yes, do test yourself how you are faring in your preparation. Enroll in the Unacademy weekly scholarship test. That is it for today. I hope you enjoyed the class, and I'm going to see you in my next class. Till then, goodbye and stay safe. Bye for now.